what's up everybody? I'm Tron Moses, and I'm sure you already seen the title. The title is How to Balance a Gimbal. Now what we're talking about today and what I'm gonna show y'all is nothing new. On the internet, you can find tons of videos on how to balance a gimbal. But the reason I'm making my own video today, because I'm in a lot of videography groups, photography groups, and there are always people in there that get their first gimbal and they're looking for help. They can't seem to get it right. They're looking for help. So a lot of times I share somebody else's video from YouTube to show them an easy way to balance, a simple, simplistic way to balance their gimbal. And I just figured, you know what? Instead of sharing somebody else's video, let me make a video and help them. Now I watched tons of videos on how to balance a gimbal, and I couldn't quite get it right based off what I was seeing them do. But when I came across this one video, this guy, he taught it so simplistic that even a child could get it. And so I would share that video when people had problems with balancing their gimbal. And so I just figured, you know what? I'll do a video and I'll share my own video. Don't that make sense? Now, my first gimbal was a Fiutech G6 Plus. Now, it was a nice gimbal. I ran upstairs with smooth footage. I've done all of that. But the only reason I got rid of it, I sold it, is because I knew eventually I was going to get some more lenses. And the heavier the lenses are, the payload wouldn't be able to hold it. So as I had this on my Sony camera, and this is one of the worst lenses you could ever use. This is a Sony 16 to 50 millimeter. It's a kit lens. It's not great at all, but it balanced well on that gimbal. But I knew as I get bigger lenses and more lenses that gimbal would not be able to hold it. So I sold it. Then I went to I think a Crane Plus and something else. So now I'm really on my fourth gimbal. So right now I'm using a Fiutech AK2000, and that's what we're gonna balance. And I already got the plate on, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mess up the gimbal because the gimbal is already balanced. I'm gonna mess up the gimbal. We're gonna start from scratch. I'm not gonna do no speed ramps, no speeding through. Just gonna take my time. All right, so let's mess this gimbal up. Let's mess everything up. Tell you, we starting from scratch. Everything messed up. Now first, before you balance a gimbal, if you're gonna put your lens hood on your lens, put it on before you balance it. If you're gonna be doing this, do this before you balance it. Everything you plan on doing need to be done before you balance it. If you're gonna be popping this out, the flash, you need to do that before you balance it, because all of that's playing a part and it could throw it off. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna let you know now, I might not talk much, but just watch what I'm doing. All right, so now let me lock this in place, because the first thing we gotta deal with is this. I moved this all the way over, so this back part, it has to be balanced. And what I'm doing, I'm centering it. And this is probably not the best view, but I'm gonna try to do it like this. I'm gonna try my best. All right, now that looked about right. So I'm gonna lock that in place. And some stuff, as I get other stuff straight, I'm gonna have to come back to that. So let me see, I can't do it this way, y'all. Y'all just gonna have to follow me the best way you can. Now I got this back part, it looked like it's centered. Now let's deal with this. This is straight. We might have to come back and adjust this, but this looks straight so far. Let's go to this right here. And what you're doing, you just inching it, like you moving it a little, see where it's balanced, see where it work. You're not making big adjustments, you just moving it a little bit. See where it work. I'm moving a little, hold up. We somewhere close. We in the neighborhood. We about to knock on the door. Let me loosen this a little more. We're gonna get it. Sometimes it take a little time. The hard part is moving it a little. You don't want to make too big of adjustments. Okay, we're gonna lock that right there. It's not quite right, but we're gonna move the camera back first, because that's playing a part. All right, now look, I didn't lock it yet, but the camera look like it's in place. Let's lock that. Now let me see something. Okay, so now we still gotta mess with this arm right here. We'll start from back there. Little minor moves. All right, we're close. We're close. Let's see. All right, the lens is still front heavy. We in the neighborhood though. I wouldn't lie to you. We in the neighborhood. Uh-oh, almost dropped that. We in the neighborhood. It's just a matter of finding the right house. Let me see. See, for the most part, it's staying. When it's balanced, it'll stay. Okay, it's still not balanced right. It's still not right yet because we haven't done this part. Now, how you get this part right? Like, when you hold it out like this and it pretty much stay like that, it is balanced. All right, so we gotta do some adjusting. Gonna move it a little bit. Try it again. It's not ready. So it'd have been good if I had like a third camera to do this with. Still not ready. Okay. Because then I could have the third camera on a close-up over here. I ain't lying, sometimes this could be a pain, especially if it's your first time doing a gimbal. Okay, so we still not there. Which means that something somewhere is off. is off. Okay, something somewhere else is off. All right, let's move this a little bit. All right. We want this perfectly centered. So we're going to ease it in there. Ease it. Ease it. Just a little bit more. Okay, I'll lock that in place. Now let me mess with this a little bit again. Okay, lock that. All right, now let's try this. Still not right. Still not right. So we're gonna bring this all the way back and start over. Start over. See, now it's not swinging crazy. So that's close. It's not swinging crazy. So we're gonna move it up a little bit. Try it again. Now it's coming down, which tells me we had it in the right spot the first time. Okay, now the gimbal is balanced. The gimbal is balanced. Now you know it's balanced because it's staying up by itself. It's staying up by itself. If it wasn't balanced, it'd be swinging crazy and falling all over the place like it was before. So I hope that was simple enough for you. That is how you balance a gimbal. When the gimbal is balanced, it'll basically stay where you leave it. Wow, stays there. Let's go down. Stays there. Now when it's not balanced, it's gonna swing crazy. That's how you balance a gimbal. Let me turn the gimbal on. So once again, this is the Fiutech AK2000. I think the next one I get probably be the 2000S. Like how it look. Now understand too why you need a gimbal for those who don't have a gimbal. This Sony camera has no stabilization. The lens has no stabilization. You need a gimbal to balance that to get them smooth shots. So the next video I do on gimbals, I'm gonna do demonstrations on how smooth a video, how smooth shots you can get with a gimbal. You need a gimbal. Even if your camera has embody and stabilization, it's still nice to have a gimbal for certain type of work. All right, guys, so that's it for today. I hope you learned something. Hope you were able to see good what I was doing. Because you want to balance this. You want to balance this part right here, which I shouldn't try to turn that while the gimbal on. Let me turn the gimbal back off. Because if not, it's going to resist you. You want to balance this right here. You only got 3 axes to balance. You want to balance right here, 1. You want to balance right here, 2. And then you want to balance right here, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 motors. Anyway, y'all, I'll check y'all later.